Alright, this mission took me 4 hours to try to complete without dying. No intro, because this mission basically almost broke me. So to start, there's gonna be 4 grunts right in front of you. Pop as many as you can. Do you need to pop all of them? No. The magnum is very inaccurate from what I've learned from the past 4 hours. There's gonna be a guy drops out right here, throw a grenade, just rip him with your machine gun, rip your shields down, pull out your pistol, shoot him in the head. Come over here, grab a plasma pistol, and we're gonna slowly just get rid of all the jackals and grunts here slowly but surely. Your team should be able to take out the elites, or not really take them out, more or less just take the aggro off you for a while. As long as you stay kind of behind all the rock structures here, there should be no reason why you don't get through this pretty easily, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're like me and you just fumble there and almost die to a blue elite. We're gonna go over here, plasma pistol this ultra elite, and we're going to shoot him once and he's gonna die. Usually there's only one ultra elite, sometimes legendary there can be 2. Don't know how I don't catch that plasma to the face. I guess I'm just built different, I guess. We're gonna scavenge around for a new plasma pistol. We're gonna come up here and there's gonna be a couple grunts and a lot of jackals. So we're gonna throw a grenade, see if we can get a couple of kills here. I get none because I'm just not God's chosen gamer after all. We're going to slowly but surely take out everything from a distance. You should have more than enough magnum ammo just to pop everything here. There's going to be one more elite we need to deal with. He's going to drop down in the drop pod when you get close enough. Usually when you start going up this left side here. Which, by the way, the safest place to stay in this section is this left side little ridge here. If you do run out of ammo, you can pick up one of these needle rifles, but you shouldn't really need to. Overcharge him, shoot him. Just that simple, baby. We're going to come over here. If you need a med kit, it's to the right there, but we're going to grab a full DMR kit here, and we're going to take this Marine sniper. When you get onto the ship after the space section, you're going to have to fight some Rangers. Rangers die in one shot with a sniper rifle headshot on Legendary, so definitely going to want this over a plasma pistol, at least for the first section. We're going to sprint immediately so we can catch this guy in the back, stab him just like that so he doesn't turn around and immediately kill us. And then from here on out, it's just us walking forward to the Seraph. Well, not the Seraph, the, I don't remember what it's called. Saber, I guess. They're both made of S's. Who really cares? But, yeah, this mission broke me. I've been doing all these missions with the Iron Skull on for these tutorials to try to get through it, try to make myself do it the safest possible way for you guys. Don't worry if... because I'm doing this deathless, making it look easy. I promise you it's not easy doing legendary deathless per mission. We're going to speed it up here because it's literally just us waiting for a solid minute before anything happens. But there's going to be 4 waves of attackers here. This is the hardest part of the whole game and level. So, this first wave, it's only Banshees. Funny enough, you can actually just meet them head on and immediately just kill all of them. They do basically little to no damage to you. And they go so fast that by the time they start shooting you, they're already behind you. So you can just destroy them all immediately. It's actually pretty simple. Versing Banshees is probably just like a godsend, because everything else after this is going to be hell, I promise. But once all the Banshees are destroyed, we'll get these last 3 here to pop up as little red diamonds when you have 3 more. And then we're going to have 4 Seraphs to deal with. If you're not careful with these Seraphs in this space section, you are going to be in for a rough and bad time, I promise. The best thing you can do is sit behind this space station here. All you can do on Legendary, if you want to do this deathless or have your sanity stay, is you want to just stay behind this station here and just wait for an opportunity to take out these Seraphs. These Seraphs you must take out. You must take out all 4. You're about to see some insane stuff where you go to try kill one and then one's immediately going to shoot you back and forth. The easiest way to do this is to just hope to God that one Seraph comes near you while you are sitting behind this space station. Is one thing to note. If you're 1v1ing a Seraph and another Seraph doesn't try to kill you while you're killing that one, no matter how much shield and hull integrity you have, you will almost always win that battle. If another Seraph immediately starts shooting you while you're engaging one, I highly recommend immediately booking it. Go immediately right behind the space station. It is not worth it. Trust me on that. If you're shooting one and someone immediately starts shooting you, just stop. Stop what you're doing. Go behind the space station, because they're not really meant to be behind it at all. Sometimes they get behind there, sometimes they don't. So sometimes you can also get away with it. For instance, that guy, the other one was shooting me, but he wasn't, so there's only one shooting you, which makes it somewhat safe. I don't know how I didn't kill this first guy, but my teammate is just gonna suicide right into him. God bless his soul. He's America's patriot right there. And then here comes the kicker. This wave is the hardest wave of this entire section here. All you have to do, I shit you not, is just stay behind the space station. You don't have to poke your head out. You don't have to engage. You can actually just sit behind the space station and just let it take out everything for you. Will it take a really long time? Yes. Will you have not as good as a score as you could if you care about going for par score? Yes. Does it keep your sanity? Yes. Don't do what I'm trying to do here and almost die. As you can see how fast a Seraph can rip you. Like, if there's 2 Seraphs on you shooting you, that's it. These Seraphs do not care about your maneuvers either. The only maneuver you can do is not the quote barrel roll going left and right, even though it's not a barrel roll. A barrel roll is you going up and back. It's basically doing like a U-turn in space. That's more of a barrel roll. You do an aileron roll, whatever the hell it's actually called. But anyway, when you let the station take everything out, you can poke at Banshees to make it go faster, but once a certain amount of enemies have been killed, aka most of them, you're going to have to deal with 5 Phantoms. These Phantoms are very easy. Pull out your rockets and don't shoot in the center of your reticle. Shoot like in that first inner line there. Aim around that first inner line when you're looking at the Phantoms. Or basically in between the upper and lower line inside that reticle. Where your little like half moon blue bar is. Aim like right in the center of that half moon blue bar. And you will hit the Phantom every single time with your rockets. It takes 3 volleys of rockets to kill each Phantom, and you can just do it from whatever distance you want. You don't even have to get close to them. Just sit in the back, just spam rockets until they die. Once every single Phantom has been killed, the Seraphs and Banshees will immediately scatter off, and you're done with this section. So the faster these Phantoms are killed, the faster you can get away from this section. It's not worth your life trying to get it done as fast as possible. Trust me on that. Just take your time. Once the Phantoms are gone, any remaining enemies don't shoot you whatsoever. So if you want to take them out, you can. If you're bored or whatnot, for revenge for making me suffer for 4 hours. But yeah. So that's this section. This next section coming up is also extremely hard because you don't have the Anchor 9 base for cover. And so they will just shoot you wherever you are. The moment we get into the second section, you are going to haul ass all the way to the back of the Covenant ship here, and you are going to take out all of their engines as fast as possible. These engines need to die immediately. Use your rockets and just keep spamming. Get in a very good position and then just let it rip. There will be flak from the ship shooting you. The flak doesn't hurt that much, and it fires every now and then. So once you do that, immediately look up and go, and as fast as you can, go to the frigate. And you're going to basically be sitting behind the wing of this frigate the entire fight. There will be some people, as you see in the clip here, shooting me, trying to kill me. I get so close to dying here. It's insane. But just circle around the back side of the frigate and sit underneath this left wing. You can sit inside of it if you want. It's a little hard. You can easily die if you make one wrong move trying to turn. So I like to opt for just hanging around the back side here. Also, this way it gives me a little leg room to where if there are, Banshees like this or Seraphs coming at me, I can't immediately defend myself. Because if you sit in between that left wing and like the actual body of the ship, if someone's shooting you, you're just dead. Because for some reason, the AI can shoot through the ship. Don't know what that's about. You can't shoot through the ship, but the AI definitely can. But they can't see you through the ship, but they can shoot you through the ship. It's really weird. Don't understand it, and I hate it. But this is the best chance you have for living. You can basically just sit around the ship and have the frigate just kill everything for you, because it just destroys everything. Arguably, it kills everything faster than Anchor 9 Station. So you can basically just let the frigate just sit here and just do what it wants. Have it kill everything for you. There's only one more enemy left, so I'm feeling confident, getting a little wacky here, so we're just gonna find it just to end this very quickly. There it is, boom, done. And now we're on to boarding. Congratulations, you just got past the hardest part in this entire game. Dare I say even harder? Like, I feel like this section is harder than like the entirety of Halo 1's library on Legendary, because this is just actually unforgiving. Whereas the library, if you actually just keep going straight in Halo 1 and you don't stop moving, kind of like you're playing a Doom Eternal or just Doom, a newer Doom game in general, you're fine. This one is just, you have good RNG? No, sucks to be you. Anyway, now that we're on here, remember this sniper rifle is a one shot to the head. So I wouldn't recommend wasting that shot on these two guys. Just use your DMR to take out these guys. It is important that you want to try to save at least 1 or 2 shots of this rifle before exiting this room. So basically the strategy here is, because the Marines are all going to die. Usually I would say you could pick up a rocket launcher if you had like another guy from the beginning and then give it to one of these Marines, but trust me, it's not worth it. Basically what we're going to do here is we're going to pop in and out. We're going to find where these guys are, and we're just going to drop down, pop, and jump back out, because these guys don't come over the shield and they can't shoot you through the shield. But you can line up your shot, wait for a good shot, headshot them, and immediately jump back out. So this is just me looking for a nice little shot. They keep moving there, so I just decide I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to shoot it. This is only like the 4th time of me getting to the ship in my 4 hours, because the space section is just brutal, which I don't understand how speedrunners do it. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that section for speedrunning, if you just get a bad wipe of that, it's just immediately a restart the whole speedrun, which I'd be pissed at. I truly don't understand how speedrunners do some of this. But we're gonna be as safe as possible. We're going just to wait for our chance. So as you can clearly see, I don't see anyone up here, so I'm thinking if you don't really see anyone, you can just go ahead and drop down and to look for a bit, because the moment you drop down, you will draw their aggro, so they do come out. So I believe at this point here, I don't really see anyone, so I just drop down just to see where they are, and oh, there's one right there. So the best way to do this is to find one, aim your sights, and then you just gonna slowly drop down, pop them in the head, immediately jump back up. Easiest, safest way to do this. You can, instead of a sniper rifle, grab a plasma pistol, go in, and just, you know, go rock hard right into them. Just send them back to hell and back. Just go all gun-ho. But this walkthrough is meant for efficiency and safeness. This is not a speedrun walkthrough. This is not, you know, oh, the fastest way to get through Legendary. No. We're here to take our time. So we're going to replace our DMR with a needle rifle, because needle rifles we will find more of, plus the explosion is going to be a plus. We're going to throw a bunch of grenades in here. There's going to be one ranger. You can do what I do and just do a little flick miss, like I'm playing CSGO and got panicked. But like I said, just it takes about maybe like a quarter, half the mag to actually just kill one of the rangers with that needle rifle. We're gonna juggle a plasma pistol and a sniper all the way here, because I still got 1 shot left in the sniper. So the reason why I want you to keep at least 1, maybe 2 shots here is because in this next room here, there is going to be, I think I believe there's 2, a focus rifle. And those are the biggest threats. So we're going to shoot that dude. And that was one of the focus rifles. There is another one. So I shot one with the sniper rifle to show you how it's done. And here's the other one. Luckily, he hasn't seen me yet. So we're just going to slowly take him out. It is good to know that most, if not all, these guys are behind like explosives. So if you really want to cheese it, you could just shoot an explosive and then have that be that. As you can see, it took a little over a quarter of my ammo just to kill them. There also is an engineer here, but the engineer isn't really that big of an issue. You can just sit in this back room and kind of just wait for the shields for them to go down, and then just pop them all off. It is also worth mentioning though that if a elite rushes you, a ranger elite rushes you, and they do have that engineer shield, it doesn't matter because ranger elites are so weak that even if you pop them with a plasma pistol, they will still immediately go down to no shields, even with an engineer shield. So it's not that big. So don't be afraid if you see an elite with an engineer shield around it rushing you. You could actually just pop it in one go. So we're going to see this guy right here. He's going to approach us. We're going to pop him just like that. And we're going to have another one up here shortly, ready to pop. Charge this bad boy up. As you can see, he has an engineer shield, and he still gets taken out immediately. Just pop him just like that. With the needle rifle, though, if you get a good chance at the engineer, you can shoot him. You don't have to shoot him with the plasma pistol here. I just do just to confirm the kill. You can shoot him 3 shots with the needle rifle and blow him up. And then that grunt right there has a fuel rod. We want that fuel rod, and we're going to take that fuel rod. That fuel rod is now ours. We're going to make sure we switch out our plasma pistol for it, because we're going to give it to a Marine when they land in. So we're going to pick it up here. You can also scavenge for any ammo if you want. Most of the Ranger Elites here do have needle rifles, but we are going to get DMRs here. Like the moment the Pelican lands, I'd recommend just taking one of those because that DMR will last you the rest of this mission. All right, we're going to open the shield doors here. And the first chance we get, we're going to give a Marine this beautiful hunk of a weapon. We're going to take his DMR. We're going to get full ammo here. And we have 2 grenades here. You don't need... Oh, we have 4 grenades here. Apologies. We don't need a grenade here. But if you do have grenades, you might as well just lob them right into this room if you want. Try to get the elites back there. Or at least get them scattered enough. Because those 2 grunts will always be there. And you can just grab the plasma pistol and get ready. Now, to note, we did just give a Marine a fuel rod gun. So you kind of want to stay out of the Marine's way every chance you get. Just in case. So we're going to take out the 2 elite ultras here, and we're going to walk down here. If you gave the Marine the fuel rod gun, don't bother assassinating this guy. Just noob combo him. There's going to be 1 more elite hidden right there. We're also going to noob combo him. I'm surprised the gunner with the fuel rod did not kill me there, because if I would have been livid, I'm not going to lie, after 4 hours. At this point, you should have probably grabbed another plasma pistol from the previous room. Always keep an eye on a plasma pistol ammo. I should have said that earlier, apologies, but I am cooked from this. But I'm going to show you how to do it without a plasma pistol. So these invisible dudes, basically what I want to do is the moment you walk in this new room, smack at least that guy. Sometimes you can get away with smacking more. It just depends on where the grunts are, but these invisible dudes, they go down pretty quickly, even just like naturally shooting them. So this is where I panic because I realize I don't have plasma pistol ammo to really take out any other elite and or the general that's in the back with the concussion rifle. And to make matters worse, I have a gold ranger in my playthrough, but he goes away pretty quickly, so I don't have to worry about that. So there's always going to be a grunt when you first walk in next to that stealth elite. He usually always has a plasma pistol, so if you need a plasma pistol, just poke at grunts for a little bit until you see a good opportunity to go grab it on the ground right next to that stealth elite, like I'm about to do here. I'm going to grab that, just like that. Now we are a little bit safer. So just in case you come in here like me without any plasma pistol ammo, you don't worry about it. That first grunt, there will always be at least 1 grunt next to that stealth elite that's looking at the globe map right there. You can kill him, immediately kill that grunt as well, take his stuff, and then yeah. Unfortunately, our little Billy did not make it, so we're going to give my boy Mick over here the good juice. Give him the sip of the green lean. You know, make him know what it feels like. The moment you do that, the moment you hit that button, this door is going to open. If you're not an idiot like me, you can actually throw that grenade pretty well and take out most of these guys. My boy Mick over here with the fuel rod gun is just going to screw this guy up for me. No real reason to actually use my plasma pistol. We're just going to kind of just wail on him. Just like this. Boom. We're going to finish off the little grunts here, just like that. And then we're slowly going to walk in. And we're going to let Mick take the lead because I don't trust this guy with a fuel rod gun. I'm not going to lie. You should never trust any Marine with any rocket launcher you give it. And sniper rifle. I've had one kill me with sniper rifle. Anyway, this door in front of us is also going to open up. If you have a grenade, lob it in there, kill most of the grunts, and then we're going to try to get this elite here. I missed because I'm a nerd. He's going to go up the stairs. We're going to kill him like this again. If you get one good grenade in there like me, you could easily just kill all the jackals and grunts. There ain't that many, but the main threat's always the elite. And then here we have the final section. And we're kind of going to glitch this section here by going into the turret of the Pelican. To note, if this turret is destroyed immediately when entering this place, you cannot get into said turret. The turret needs to physically be there. Otherwise, you cannot enter the turret. So what I mean by that is the Pelican has this turret right now. It got hit with explosive, so I start panicking, really hoping that it didn't go. So basically how to do it is you want to hold down crouch next to the Pelican and hold your interact button. Once you do that, you'll just sit inside the turret. Now you won't be able to see anything at first. If you have a co-op partner, have your co-op partner throw a grenade or some sort of explosive at the turret and it will get rid of the turret. Or you can actually just spam up and down and like turn left and right. As long as you keep doing that, eventually it will disappear like that and you can see everything. And from here on out, you are invincible. You can just clear everything exactly like this. To reiterate, how you get to it is the turret must still be there on the Pelican. You must be able to physically see it. Go up to the side there, hold down crouch, and then hold down your interaction button. And then you'll get into the turret. If you're playing solo, look down at the ground, kind of keep going up and down. If there's still that explosive next to you, the fusion coil, the Covenant fusion coil, I forgot what they're called. You can shoot that with it. And it will get rid of it for you as well. And if you're just stuck looking at a gray texture the entire time, use your sixth sense and your red reticle and hope to God you're hitting something. Because that's all the rest you can really do. But from here on out, we're just gonna just sit in here. And we're just gonna kill everything in sight. And that's basically the end of this mission. This mission is an extremely hard mission. The only thing you really got to keep in mind, the only hard part, if you've made it this far in these walkthroughs, when it comes to the space station mission part, stay behind the space station. Only like go out from in front of it if you think you can get a kill. If someone immediately starts shooting you that isn't the person you're trying to kill, just fall back immediately. When it comes to actually assaulting the carrier, immediately take out its shields and then immediately go to the frigate. Now, when you go to that frigate in the beginning and shooting those engines, you might panic trying to look for the frigate. It is, if you're looking directly at the engine straight on like I was the first time, it is going to be up and to the left. It's not going to be below you. It's not going to be directly left. It's going to be up and to the left. That's where that frigate will be, because if you hesitate for even a second, when you destroy those engines, Seraphs will spawn immediately right in front of you. So if you're not quick enough to get to the frigate in time and get underneath its wing, you will probably instant die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will just basically die. That's the unfortunate truth. Now, it's also to note that in this section here, if you do want it to go faster, you can just get out of the turret. However, once you get out, you can't get back in. The only time you can get back into the turret is if the actual physical gun on the Pelican is still there. If the gun on the Pelican is not there, you can no longer ever get back into said turret. And I'll show you what it means when we kill all the rest of the elites here, by if the gun is there or not. The gun will not be there anymore. So if it's taking too long and you feel like you can do it, you might as well just get out and just finish these guys off. You do have a plasma pistol and a DMR, and you also have more DMR ammo to your left anyway, so it don't matter. So we're going to kill this last little goofy guy here, and then that's the whole mission. Once you hear George say, "and stay down," that's it. That's the end. And like you see right there, the Pelican had no more gun, which means that you can't get in it even if you wanted to. Anyway, that's this mission. This mission sucks. I hate it. I hope you guys have a better better time at this than I did. I almost got part-time, which is 25 minutes. This mission sucks. Next mission is Exodus, which will be, compared to this mission, a walk in the park. I love you. I feel like I am getting better at these. I just need to be better at explaining this stuff. But I feel like I'm doing better slowly with these tutorials. I love you so much. No homo.